Good morning, fellers. Sorry I missed an upload yesterday. It is 9:30 a.m. on a Tuesday, and gosh, I had a horrible training session, and so some clips up now on why it was horrible. So yeah, that squat fail just set me up for failure for the rest. Like shoulder hurts, everything hurts. Bump on my head. I'm gonna play it again, but I'm gonna zoom in slow-mo. So there was a barbell behind me, and look at where my head went. So my butt hits the floor, and I fall back. My head smacks a bar that was laying on the ground. Big yikes, big ouch, big hit. It hurt a lot. This shit wasn't light. And then deadlift, just heart wasn't in it. 440 didn't even come off the ground. Could be fatigue, could be lots of things. There's always lots of things. But gosh, man, yeah, absolutely cooked me. And so I just ended up doing whatever. Talked to my coach. We're gonna be undershooting this whole week, so not more than RP. So not more than like a full RP close. So like if it's a 7, I'm gonna do 6. If it's like 7.5, I'm gonna do 6.5. So it's a full RP under. And we'll see how that does. And then fixed loads coming back next week. So like instead of RP, we'll be doing percentages and weights. Ooh, yikes, guys. So yeah, just on the way to work, we're gonna have a little lunch break sermon in a bit. I'm looking for my my sunglasses. I don't need them right now, but I don't want to have lost them. But I think I lost them. Damn. Anyway, guys, yeah. So sorry for the missed upload, but that's what was happening. Not fun. Stick around though. We're gonna do some other fun squats today, and benches and deadlifts. I don't think we're benching. I think I only bench once, I think. Oh, I'm tired, man. Alright, I'm going to work. Bye-bye. Sup, guys? It's the Big Biscuit. I'm gonna show you what I got for my Goislot meal of the day. Chick-fil-A again. It's close to where I work. Well, this one. And so I'll show you. Well, it's just the grilled chicken club again with Americano. Delightful. And I wanted to try something new, so I got the lettuce wrap thing with the fruit cup and some ranch. And we're gonna eat this. Hello, everyone. Well, out of work, and you know, I had those carbs a while back. I had some more food. I had a banana right now. I'm gonna put a picture up on the screen of what I just ate. It was magnificent. I loved it. Tree tacos, poblanos with some extra chicken, some corn chips as well. Then I just had a banana, and right now I'm just taking these rice cakes. I wanted to talk about something more serious, and honestly, it's something that's been weighing on my conscience for a while, and it's this: something become an idol, right? And for me, well, first I'll give some story. Is I want to be the best, right? And I kind of don't really care what it takes, you know, obviously besides steroids, but I want to be the best. You know, I'm gonna work. I have worked. I've been consistent for 5 years in the gym. I've been training since I was 14 years old. I'm now 19. Probably turning up on my 20th actually, because I might have started when I was like 13 and a half, you know? And I was sitting around the other day and I was wondering, it's like, what is the point of all this? What do I want from this sport? And I came to the realization, I came to the conclusion that I will take nothing short of the best. Is, you know, do I deserve it? No. But can I earn it? Yes. And that's where I decided that's what I wanted to do with my life. I want to be the best 66 kilogram powerlifter. I want to be the best 72 kilogram powerlifter. I want to be the best 83. In whatever I choose to do, I'm going to do it to the best of my potential. And I heard this Stoic quote the other day, and it's, if it's achievable by humans, it's achievable by you. And obviously, I mean, there's genetic freaks with outstanding tendon stiffness and the perfect leverages. So maybe not today, maybe not in 10 years, but maybe in 15, when I turn 33, 34, maybe then I'll be the best. Can I do 15 years of constant training? Would I give it up to God if he asked me to? And I've been stumped there. I've been thinking my entire life that this is all I have that I choose to do. What's wrong with it? But the more I was balancing this, it was like, what's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? Why would I have to give it up? Why would I have to give it up? I kept coming back to like, no, I'm not gonna give it up. This is mine. I'm gonna be the best at it. You know, I don't care. Like, what possibly could this do like bad in my spiritual life? And it became just more and more clear that my heart didn't want to be the best for the right reasons. I wanted to be the best so I can tell people I'm the best, so I could be a neck breaker when I walk into a room. And for what? And then I'm trying to find out how to glorify God through powerlifting. And that's hard because I always try to, you know, give glory where glory is due. You know, I always am seen praying before my like heavy sets, you know, just that way if people see me like after, I can say like all glory to God, like I just finished, all glory to God, all glory to God, I just finished praying right now, like he gave me the strength to lift that. And is there more? Is there less? Is that just an excuse? Because honestly, there's times where I do a lot just for God's favor. Is I do genuinely try to earn God's like favor, his love, his blessing. And I don't know why, but I'm also so afraid how easy it is to lose it, his favor and his blessings. And I was reading yesterday Psalm 77, and it just talks about like, it just talks about a man like who is kind of not necessarily beyond redemption, but finally abused God's mercy enough. You know, he's like, have you like maybe he just feels like he's been so bad that like God should never bless him anymore. And I was just there and I was like, wow, that sounds like me. Is like, will God ever just see me as a waste? You know, it's like, okay, you can have your salvation, but like no more blessings. Because I'm not necessarily in the idea that I could lose my salvation through works, you know, because like, then do you think you could be good enough to have good work or have good enough works that you can earn your salvation? It's like, no, you know, good works are just through faith, so that way no one may boast. But that's salvation. I don't know what the Bible talks about in terms of, I'm gonna do that research, and I don't know what the Bible talks about in terms of blessings, or, you know, it's like 95% of the time I feel like is like God's blessings are never even not fiscal, what's the word? Are never even tangible, you know. It's like they're not able to be grabbed, they're not a thing to be seen or touched or felt. Is, you know, they're theory, they're spiritual, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. But obviously, as people who in the first dimension of, or the third dimension, I guess, you know, as people who live in the physical world, we want physical blessings. We want more money, more fame, more love, more power, more strength. You know, those all exist in the physical dimension then. So whenever we hear spiritual blessings, we're kind of off put. But gosh, I really wish I knew where my heart was in all this and where God is in relation to this sport, you know, because this sport can become an idol, you know, because it's almost one of the only things that you can do that where hard work equates to success. You know, it really does give you what you put into it. Sometimes, you know, some people get more for what they sow, some get less, but genuinely everyone improves with time, with effort, with consistency. And so it's so easy to get lost in the sauce. And just, I feel like I'm so lost in the sauces, you know, like I don't even know why I do this. Like, it doesn't take effort for me to go to the gym. I just go. Like, why do you work out? It's actually, I have no idea. And, you know, saying I want to be the best just doesn't feel right to me in my heart. You know, it's not wrong, but is it though? Oh man, I have no idea. Just let me know your thoughts. I hope you guys actually listen to this and really do share with me like what your opinions are on where God is in terms of your goals. You know, I'd love to know how you guys sit or sleep at night knowing that maybe you're not doing enough. Anyway, guys, we got some RP5 squats and deadlifts today with some light accessories. Nothing crazy, just gonna kind of roll through it. But I'd like to let you guys know how it goes. Obviously, but oh man, things are hard. All right, feels pretty good. So we got 2 bad boys on there. What we're building up to today is 370, which is gonna be 2 reds, a blue, a black, a 1.25 and a 0.5. That'll be 370. We're gonna do that for a 6x1 at RP5. That should move RP5, I hope. If the weight that we have planned doesn't end up going, we're gonna cap at RP5. Not chasing weight today, just technique. 6 singles. Two baddies on the bar. All right, lads. So we got two reds, a green, a black, 1.25 and a 0.25. That gives us a total of 148 kilograms. That's my body weight. We're gonna see my body weight, but in kilograms. We're gonna see how this moves. All right, fellas, we got the knee sleeves on now. This is 161 kilograms. We're gonna see how this moves. This might be the RP5, so if it is, we'll call it. I did not record too much the deadlifts because they're just so cooked. Yeah, today's pretty chill. Just doing 140 kilograms for the 1x6 RP5, and that's proving to be more than enough. Oh, shoulders inflamed. Gosh, week 3 of agony, guys. Don't do powerlifting. Anyway, check this out. All right, guys, not feeling too good, so didn't really record the warm up, but we're gonna just do 150 kilograms, super chill. Yeah, it's not moving good, but RP5 for 1x6 or 6x1. Check this out. Oof. Hey guys, wanted to talk to you about what makes an elite lifter. And it's knowing when to go home. My shoulder is inflamed, not good. I know that my accessories would be half-assed, so I asked myself this. I said, would it be better for my accessories to be done today poorly or better tomorrow? Usually the answer is always better tomorrow. Like, you lose in your mind for one day if you call it short because, oh, I don't want to be here. The problem is not that I don't want to be here, it's that I wouldn't execute. So I decided to call it there, and I'm going to come back and give my heart to it tomorrow. And I'm also going to skip my compounds. Not skip my compounds, I'm delaying my compounds for Thursday. So I'm changing my working week to 5 days instead of 4 days by having a day for purely just accessories. And I think that's smarter, so that way I'm not doing tomorrow's accessories and tomorrow's compounds and then doing today's accessories. So I'm just doing today's accessories tomorrow and giving basically a pretty much rest day. But yeah, guys, post squat and deadlift review. Squats I was happy with, really figured out just getting so tight. You got to get tight, that's one thing that I'm learning on low bar is like the more tight you are, just the cleaner it looks, the more you can grind it out. One thing I learned from mid bar was you can't really grind mid or high bar. Like you hit a wall and you just go down. But like with low bar, I feel like I could really push through some reps, which is good. You know, I feel it a lot more in my legs, which is something that I wanted, because high bar and mid bar, I kind of really didn't feel it too much in my legs. Sumo squat, sumo deadlifts, feeling pretty all right. I'm enjoying deadlifting. But yeah, just it's getting fatigued. I ended up doing 140 or 150 kilograms. Let's see. That's at 330 pounds for RP5. Not bad. It's whatever. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go home. I'm going to pick up a core power. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all.